Give your ID card to the border guard. Blues Traveler.
Good job.
Suck it in, suck it in, suck it in, suck it in, suck it in.
Can you do that part?
If I had the lyrics in front of me, probably.
No matter how much Peter loved her, what made the pan refuse to grow was that she can't rely.
You know what I thought was interesting? Like, that band came out right around the same time as I didn't wind up being that big of a Blues Traveler fan, but I played harmonica a little, and I thought, like, wow, that guy can really do some stuff with a harmonica that I never would have imagined. And then the overall level of musicianship in the band was really, really high as well, so I kind of got into it for that reason.
Too bad that guy sparkled and faded.
Oh, he's still going. He's having a grand old time.
But he had a lot of problems.
Suck it in, suck it in, suck it in. If you're in Tintin or in Berlin, make it a spit move or else you'll win. And then begin to see what you're doing to me. This MTV is not for free. It's so PC, it's killing me. So desperately I'll sing to the other love. Sure, but also rage and hate and pain and fear of self. And I can't keep these feelings on the shelf. I've tried. Well, no, in fact, I lied. Could be financial suicide, but I got too much pride inside to hide or slide. I'll do as I'll decide and let it ride until I've died. And only then shall I abide this tie to catch little tunes of hip 3-minute ditties. I wanna bust all your balloons. I wanna burn all of your cities to the ground. I found I will not mess around unless I play. Then hey, I will go on all day. Hear what I say. I have a prayer to pray. That's really all this was. When I'm feeling stuck and need a buck, I don't rely on luck because the heart brings you back.
So good. Beautiful.
I ain't telling you no lie. That she can't rely. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get that together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room. I realized it's all my fault but couldn't tell you. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.
Hold it now and watch the hoodwink. Does it make you stop think? You'll think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet Swiss. I like the sushi cause it's never touch a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust.
I like these versions because you can hear the room. I think that's so cool, you know?
You try to match wits, you try to hold me but I bust through. Gonna make a break and take a fake out like a stinking ache and shake out like vanilla. It's the finest of the flavors. Gotta see the show cause then you'll know the vertigo is gonna grow cause it's so dangerous you'll have to sign a waiver. How can I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, well you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of taking off my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Also, you can hear the headphone bleed a little bit. I like that. You know what? All right, so like Barenaked Ladies kind of get a rough way to go. They're sort of like a goofy joke band, but they're amazing. Like, look up a song called "I Put My Arms Around Your Neck," or "I Put My Hands Around Your Neck," or no, wait, "You Wrap Your Arms Around Me." Barenaked Ladies, off of the first album, Gordon.
Bow, 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 wham, bow, bow.
I can see you were right about this place. I can make a perfect likeness of your body if I trace. I can hold you till you turn out the light, and I can't see. Till tomorrow, if you could, would you please turn down the radio so we can speak.
See, I think this is a concert hit. I've seen them 15 times live.
Really?
Probably 15, 20
I mean,
times.
no, like Barenaked Ladies have hardcore fans. Like,
Yeah, I'm one of them. Well, I couldn't call myself a hardcore fan, but they have a big following in Santa Barbara.
this one album, Gordon, the first one, I probably wore out 2 copies. It's so good. It's they kind of lost me after that.
Yeah.
Except for bits and pieces here and there. But this one album is amazing. And then there's a couple more, like, what's that song? The War on Drugs, the one about suicide. Like, they write amazing songs. And it's cool that their audience that stuck with them over the years appreciates it, as opposed to them just being this weird one-hit wonder.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, a lot of times you start off with that one hit and then you're constantly chasing it and no one gives a crap. But because they kind of maintained with a hardcore fan base for, like, 3 albums before they had their big breakthrough moment, that was, like, some extra cake. That was extra candy. That was, like, more cash all of a sudden. And then they went back to being the same band with the same devoted fan base.
Mm.
There used to be like a rivalry between Barenaked Ladies and another group like them in Canada called the Bourbon Tabernacle Choir.
I've heard of them for some reason.
Yeah, they were kind of like, I think they were another band that had like, you know, kind of folky instruments and 5-piece harmonies where they would all sing. And then Barenaked Ladies came along doing the same sort of thing and blew up much bigger. And they were like, yeah, where have we heard this idea before?
The wilderness.
Oh, God.
Somehow I made it through.
All right, you want to know something interesting about this?
Didn't know how.
You know how her voice sounds kind of chipmunky and not like a normal person sounds in these situations?
Oh, did they pitch it
I
up?
was beat.
Because Madonna can't sing.
I was sad and
The truest statement ever made.
And definitely couldn't sing back then. Back then, they didn't have auto-tune or all these little things like pitch correct. But if you run a tape faster, like the little wavery things, if you go, like if you run it fast enough, it sounds less wavery and like you're hitting a stronger note. So what they would do would be they would slow it down, not so she would sing, but like she would sing it like lower speed, not so they could pitch her up, but because they wanted to speed it up and make it sound tighter, like a tighter singing performance.
Interesting.
All right, let's do a show. Let's do a show right now. What are we doing?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hey, this internet's pretty good. Yeah.
You know, it hasn't bing-bonged once.
Yeah, everything's looking good. I can play all kinds of stuff, and pretty soon I'll have some turntables to play. They got real excited when I said I was doing my radio show from the store tonight. They said, "Oh, you can do that?" I said, "You betcha. Not only can I do that, it is quite encouraged by talent."
I don't like your little games. Don't like.
So yeah, they're into it. So that means I don't have to probably do it from the kitchen or the back room. I can move this into a portable thing because I'm using all my backup gear. Like I can drive home right now and turn it on, and I have a full studio there too. So
You laugh when
very excited.
you said the gun was mine. Isn't cool. No, I don't like you. But I got smarter, I got harder in the nick of time. Honey, I rose up from the dead, I do it all the time. I got a list of names and yours is in red underlined. I check it once, then I check it twice. Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you
We don't
made
have to
me
listen to
do.
this song anymore.
What
You just made me do. Look what you just.
Can we not listen? There you go.
Oh, I thought you wanted a headache tonight.
No, thank you.
I was trying. How about some flamenco?
In my direction.
Again, no. Oh, God. What are you doing? Is
You
that
know,
Justin Bieber
sometimes
song?
I check the top 50 and I leave depressed. A more depressed person than I was when I stopped.
Don't need to share it with me.
Kimbra? I think I know Kimbra.
Oh, yeah. I know who Kimbra is.
Bodies alone.
Kimbra, I believe, is the female voice on. I can't even remember the guy's name. You didn't have to shut me out.
Oh yeah.
Take my records and not come back and give my records back to me. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Gautier.
I think Gautier.
God, he didn't. He stole that track also from something else. Like everything was.
Gautier was a stolen track.
Was like an old song.
You mean a sample? Like some people sample things sometimes. Mm-hmm. How's it sound? How's mic sound nice?
Yeah.
Filling with the studio dungeon room that we do this thing in.
I'm here no matter what. Everything else can wait.
Shania Twain back with a heater here. Just in time for her 60th birthday.
She's not 60, is she?
No. She just had a big thing on 60 Minutes. It was very good. She lost her voice.
Well, she married her producer, that guy Mutt Lang, that we talked about with Butch Vig, the guy that produced all the Def Leppard stuff. He kind of not found her, but he basically gave her career. So a lot of people thought, career could be over. Now you're no longer with Mutt Lang. And I don't know what happened after that. No need for that.
It's the Steve Aoki remix of Thriller. Just in time for Halloween. New music. I mean, all right.
I mean, the thing is about Michael Jackson is it's massively accepted that he was a child molester. All this stuff has been sort of put to rest. You know, this diddy or didn't he thing for the longest time. Yes, he did. And so to be I'm going to bank off of this guy. Makes me want to not buy Steve Aoki records. Not that I ever did before, so I guess I'm not part of his key demographic that he has to worry about alienating. But ugh.
Yeah, that doesn't leave a good taste in your mouth from any angle. How about some juice? Everybody drinks some Jesus juice before they go to bed. It helps you go to sleep. Come on, children. Hang out, have some Jesus juice. I'll tell you a story. You want to...
Speaking of juice.
What?
The juice is loose.
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 Loose. The juice seems to be loose. Hey, there's new Primus. That's fucking great. Hey, do you have the new Primus on vinyl? Nah, man. It's down the street on Go Fuck Yourself Avenue. Right next to Eat Shit and Die Lane. You know where that is, right? Weren't you born there? Aha.
Is this how you intend to
now get the fuck out of my store. Don't ever come back.
I think what you would do is you would run down to the record store on Eat Shit and Die Lane, purchase a Primus record, and then resell it to the other person so you could retain a customer. That's
I guess so.
That would be my advice to you if you want to, have a successful business.
I just want to argue with people all day. Anytime you can end an argument with "and stay out" is good. New music from Circa Survive. Well, sorry.
I actually liked them.
I tried.
Out of all those high pitched emo-y bands.
I was an attempter, but didn't work out.
And I like that Anthony Green guy.
Who? Oh, he's in Circa Survive.
He's a singer. He's a little out there, but he's nice.
I'm with Jim Carrey. None of this. We are not here. Nothing is real. I want to drink what he's drinking.
You know what he's drinking? Fuck tons of money. That's what he's drinking.
He's painting. That's all he's doing.
You can be a weird existentialist when you have $100 million in the bank.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm sure that, I've always heard that the one thing that money allows you to do is not think about money and realize that money doesn't matter and money's not, and really that all the and
but then what does matter? Then
exactly. Then you really start going, well, we're not really here. We're all just stardust and figments of each other's imaginations, and we're a germ that got off of a slide, and none of this really matters in the grand scheme of things. It's I 100% understand how someone arrives at that place, but to live in that place and then to go on camera in that place is a little different.
Yeah, a little bit. Have you ever gone on Equifax.com?
No, I don't even know what it is. What is it? Like, I know
it's like a credit score.
That's what I thought. Yeah. No. The only
Have you ever applied for a place to rent, and the rental place asked for your credit score, and they went on Equifax?
I've never gone to Equifax to check my credit, but I'm not like when I got my car loan, I wonder if they did that.
Yeah.
Or when I got my mortgage, I wonder if they did that.
Now people are talking about our social security number should be changed to like a 13 alphanumeric code so that they can easily replace it. It's very interesting. Like, could you at your age now relearn the number?
I forgot my social.
You don't know it?
Today. I know it, but it was just one of those things where I had a brain fart and like.
Well,
was,
you weren't born here, so you got yours later, right?
I know. I think I got it because I was an American citizen, so I got a social security card sent to me. When do you get them? When you're 13?
I got mine at birth.
Well, I don't know. I got one. I remember.
I got a new one when I was adopted.
They changed it when you got adopted?
Yeah, because my last name changed, so they gave me a new social card, same number.
You want to hear something that I still to this day don't understand, and I asked them, and I had long conversations about it, and it was when I was in New York City and DJing at this one restaurant. So many of the like people that worked there were illegal, and they were open about the fact that they came here illegally, and then when April rolled around, they're like, "You do your taxes yet?" I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Yeah." Oof, well, that sucked. And I was like, why do you pay taxes? They're like, well, you got to. I was like, you're here legally and you have like a fake social security number. Why are you paying taxes? Because then you get popped. I was like, holy fucking shit. This country is so weird with that stuff.
But
like
so when they do their taxes, they put the fake number in?
Yes.
And it still works?
Yes.
Outrageous.
Well, here's the thing that Uncle Sam will never argue with. You sending them money, Like, it's weird. And I think they pay taxes because otherwise it becomes a red flag. Because the reason they get a fake social security number is because they're here to work. So they get jobs and they need a social and they don't have one. So they get a fake one. But then they have to pay taxes on that because, the company's payroll says we're paying this person with a social security number. And then if the IRS comes looking for you and you're illegal, well, then you're in you're getting thrown out. And so it's so weird. I was like, You have a fake social, yet you still bitch about paying taxes, and there's the American way.
There's so much that we don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, we have no powers. It's okay. We dance the night away. Come to Puerto Rico.
Please don't be recording this.
Check out my flamenco outfit. Isn't it lovely?
Puerto Rico. Cuando mis labios pronuncian tu
¿Cuánto es power? Es nada por monthos. Please, el presidente, ayúdame por no.
Do you know what my DJ name was when I was a DJ in New York City, DJing Hispanic nights? DJ Perfecto.
Oh, that's great.
DJ Perfecto es en la casa. Perfecto porque tiene la música fantástica y por soy muy guapo.
I hope you played the Gasolina song. It makes the panties fall on ground.
This is actually after I just I missed the Gasolina thing. Obsession. That was the song.
You said what? What was it called?
Obsession. It was a bachata. Childish Gambino went triple platinum.
Oh, good for him. 300 million plays. Get me out of here.
On Childish Gambino?
Yeah, what's he doing? Just banging a wall here?
this song a lot.
You know this song?
Bro country.
Heaven and earth.
No, nothing like this. Like Florida Georgia Line.
Oh, Florida Georgia Line? Oh, they have a great song.
No, they don't. That's incorrect. I don't know what song you're thinking about, but I'd like to stop you right there.
Their hair blowing out the window. Where you about to go?
Yeah, you learn to fly, and if you can't, then you just free fall. Come on with those words.
Florida Georgia Line. I remember seeing him on like Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve, hosted by Ryan Seacrest, and I was just like, "Who the hell are these?" They look like, you know what they look like? They look like mannequins that you would see. They look like mannequins that you would see at H&M. And they weren't even bothering to pretend to have a backing band. It was just like them lip syncing to a track badly, and it was just like, have some stones, have some cojones.
Love you more than God, your mama, and me. Come on, you can sing. There's some God in there. All that auto-tune.
I'd like you to make this stop and never play it again.
You sure you want me to stop playing country? You sound like you have such a great time when I'm playing it.
No,
it's like
not good.
Oh,
I love certain country. Love me some Dolly. Love me some Willie. Love me some...
I don't know. I think you're living in the past, bro.
Oh, I am. With country music, I absolutely live in the past. Well, no. Love me some Chris Stapleton.
Oh, he's better than a.
He's better than a Mo. Shut your mouth. He is like, he can really sing, he can really play, and he just kicks ass.
See, I think that you would like, if you like him, you might like this guy.
No, I'm trying too hard. It's not real.
Yeah, I get that. That's Jason Aldean, man.
Yes, you know, I appreciate that people are really into his music, but to me, that sounds like that Daughtry guy from American Idol. You know what I mean?
I have an adverse reaction when you say that name.
Uh-huh. Yep.
It's smelling like a... Excuse me? Oh, totally. I get it now. I heard everything you said. Man, they're like a freight train that comes in. You know, every time I'm down about alternative rock, I sit here and I say, what would life be like without them all together? You know, it's just not the same. And the space that's left without the person that's here on the planet, it just really affects me as a human.
Where do all these instrumentals come from? It's all like from the Rockstar.
I cannot reveal.
It's all from the Rock Band video games. But like, where do people find them? Just on YouTube? People upload them?
There's one guy in Japan that he does the Lord's work. He does.
It's amazing that like Christian James Hand now has a career based on people stealing music off of the Rock Band games.
It's just the band alone is so massive. Oh.
Yeah. It's one of those things where you can't believe there's only one guitar player in the band because it's so humongous.
Makes me think, oh man, I should probably move my car. Something's coming. I should probably just get my car out of the street. And then this guy, I run through the world thinking about the rain. It's like, okay, who's this shirtless demon? Oh no! I should have prayed every night instead of every other night.
Can we start the show now?
Please.